Where is your SIA licence?
It's in my bag.
It's in your bag. You know you're meant to have it on display at all times.
Yeah.
Under section 9.1, especially when dealing with members of the public. And I'll explain it quite simply. I've accessed it by publicly accessible land. Yeah? I'm going to stop here, I'm having a break here, and then I'll do what I need to do. Alright?
I'll take the drone up as well.
So I'll be taking a drone up as well. Right, I suggest you just close that window, just do your job, alright? No threat to you or your site. Alright? So there's no need to be rude and revert back to the word of get off site. Not going to tell you again. Eh? Yeah, exactly. You ain't explaining nothing to me. You ain't explaining nothing to me. You're not explaining nothing to me. All you've done is said get off site quite rudely. So why the hell am I going to listen to you? I suggest you just do your job in there, sir. I suggest you just do your job in there, sir, alright? Is this land not up for development? Yeah, it's up for development. So why ain't people allowed to look around it? Who says I'm random? Do you work for the development company? No. So how do you know I've not gone to the development company first? I may not be a random person. Do I not? All I've said is the development company. I haven't tried to name them. I haven't even hesitated once during my conversation with you, sir. I suggest you just do your job inside that box and leave me to deal with my business, okay? What does that matter to you? I obviously have not. Then why did I, from here, mention about a development company? You admit it so. I'm not going to stand here shouting with you, sir. Would you like me to come and have a conversation? Yeah. Yeah, you send your drone up, mate. No worries. How the hell, from all the way over there, would I know that this land is for development and I've parked on that land? I've not tried to access your land, any of the businesses, so forth.
Your
right?
friend
You've
went
got
through the barrier while it was up because the car come out.
The barrier's been up since the car's left as well.
Yeah, because I've been talking to you.
Then close your barriers. So, wow, he went through that barrier when he could have still gone through the way I went through. Yeah, quite clearly. But instead he went through there, so it doesn't make much of a difference. He's still coming to the land that we are coming to view. Okay?
Well, to come down to have a look at the land, you're supposed to ring the developer first, book it in advance, and meet somebody here.
Am I?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Didn't know that. So I haven't been in contact with a development company.
No.
Otherwise, you'd have been known about it, yeah?
Yeah.
Would you? Well, clearly not. Because I have told them I'm coming down here today to view this piece of land.
Sure.
Yeah.
So if I ring them, I can confirm that.
You can ring them. I mean, it would be a bit late, because I don't think he's in the office right now.
Who exactly?
The person I spoke to. I'm not going to give you any details across.
Well, you haven't given me your name.
I'm not going to
introduce yourselves.
I'm not going to give you my name, because it's nothing to do with the companies you're securing. It's to do with a separate piece of land that I am viewing.
We look after
and my business is not with you.
We look after the whole site for the people who are selling the land.
Okay.
So
who are you directly employed by?
SPS Security.
Right, and they have hired IPS Security to come out to secure this land that is ran by, what's the business name?
There isn't one business on it.
Okay, so how many businesses on there? Several. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be hard for a Google search to find out. But regardless of that, I'm not interested in that site. I'm interested in that piece of land.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it right by saying there's also a disused warehouse there?
What, this bit of land here? No. There's no warehouse there.
No, on the back bit.
No. That entire factory is in use.
That entire factory is in use. Okay. I got that bit of information on it. Okay, that's fine. That's what I was asking. I got all the information I need. You got all the information you need?
No, because I still don't know why.
Well, I've told you much more than I legally acquired to do.
Yeah.
Are you classed as in-house security, may I ask? Or are you just security in general?
Security in general.
Security in general. Where is your SIA license?
It's my bag.
It's in your bag. You know you're meant to have it on display at all times.
Yeah.
Under section 9.1, especially when dealing with members of the public. Which you obviously do have members of the public working here, so they come in and out. So you're meant to have it on display. So why is it not on display?
Because I put it away.
Why?
Because there shouldn't have been anyone else coming in between now and when I finish my shift.
You still should have it on display at all times whilst you're at work.
Really?
Under section 9.1. You know it's against the law.
Yeah.
So why isn't it on display? I'm going to ask you again.
Got it right now.
It's all right getting it right now, but the thing is, the entire time you're working as security, you're meant to have it on display.
Sure.
It's all right saying sure, but you research it.
You're coming in to view the land and it is actually legit. Why don't you just stop and introduce yourself first?
Well, why would I? I haven't been told I have to.
Because it's just considered polite.
As far as I know, you're for separate businesses.
No, I'm for the site in general, and I explained that to you.
Well, not before you was very rude.
No, because you first worked.
Before my camera got turned on.
I'm going to stop and have a cigarette.
Can I just have a... Yeah, it's in date. Okay, thank you. I'd just like to check that they're in date as well.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, that piece of land has got nothing to do with you, as far as I knew.
Well,
Okay?
I told you that it did. Your exact words to me were, I'm going to stop and have a cigarette and then do what I need to do.
Yeah, do what I need to do. Which is up to me to do my business.
Yeah, well, that's not...
To conduct with this piece of land.
That's not very forthcoming, is it? I'm trying to find out who you are and what you're doing.
As far as I knew, at that point, at that moment in that conversation, you was security for a separate site.
No, the whole
So you
site.
didn't explain yourself properly.
I explained it as a way that I've seen two random people come on site and didn't look like we were going to stop and just carry on because your friend went through the barrier down the road.
Yeah, but it was literally we both went that direction. Eventually, we went that right direction.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah,
it wasn't
so-
straight away, was it?
So he went through there, I went through there, we're both accessing the same piece of land at the same location, and yeah, we're not trying to actually gain on site, although it's not very secure. We could gain on site from there, but you know, that swings and roundabouts.
Well, obviously that's not up to me. I've asked them to, well, it's been this way for a while.
Exactly. So I think it's something that they need to fix, to be honest, but yeah.
I can't control that.
Yeah. That's not your fault. But as far as I knew, that was the case. It was just very rude, the first option you spoke to me, you know, get off site. No, I won't get off no site. In fact, before you put that SIA license on display, I could happily bike all the way up and down there if I wanted to. Because it is technically publicly accessible.
You mean through the gap in the road?
Yeah, through that gap there, I can access that car park, which has access to that road, which I could have cycled up and down if I really wanted to.
Yeah, you could have done.
Exactly. And I wouldn't have listened to you because you don't have an SIA license on display. But the whole point of me accessing that land is because I wanted to see that land. Yeah?
Right, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
But
So
if this was legit, then it's supposed
you're
to
still
be-
saying if this was legit.
Because there's supposed to be steps that I followed.
Right, that's what you've been told.
That's how it's been on.
Clearly I'm just a guy that's got in touch with the development company. I mean, I've mentioned the developers from across the way there, right? Is there actually any signs saying this piece of land is for development? I can't see any there.
One sign over there, that billboard.
Oh, that billboard, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, well I didn't take much notice of that on the bike in, so I didn't even know. But yeah, how did I know that land that I was going straight to was under development? I wouldn't have known, would I?
No.
Unless I got in touch with somebody and I've researched it previously. Yeah, so just take that into consideration when dealing with members of the public. Anywhere that's publicly accessible, boom, they will access, people will access. And then that's the point where you've got to prove that you're SIA licensed. You've got to approach them in a calm and cool, collected manner and deal with the situation forthcoming. Not shout across the road. Okay? Again, what?
And I tried to speak to you, but you weren't stopping. It was exact words with me. I'm going to have a cigarette and then do what I need to do without explaining why you're here.
Yeah, because as far as I knew at that point in the conversation, you was for a separate business. So I was completely ignoring you because as far as I know, this land, I've already spoke to the people that are in charge of the development of this land, right? And they know that I was visiting it today.
They didn't inform me of that.
That's unfortunate. Do you have a work email address?
Yes.
Have you checked it recently?
Yes.
Okay, then I don't know what's happened there. I don't know what's happened, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. Unfortunately, I was on the phone to him earlier on today. You haven't received no intel of that, so I mean, I wasn't supposed to know. I wasn't supposed to know their steps behind the scenes, and I wasn't told to go to speak to no security either. So
That's something I need to address with them.
yeah,
Because this whole thing you just said, if you'd known to stop here and just saying, oh, I'm here to have a look at the land on behalf of
yeah, I would have done.
that would have been fine.
But literally, I asked them questions about the land when I researched the land. And I turned around and says, yeah, I'll be visiting it later on. Yeah, that's all right, no problem. That's pretty much the answer I got. So
Unless you want to tell me who you spoke with, I'm not sure it's
I ain't gonna do that, I'm afraid, just in case that this is just a ruse and you're not in charge of this land. 'Cause it's not like you can give me proof that you're in charge of this land, you know, can you? As far as I know, I've had a yellow box around a piece of land, which is this, right? And that's the land I'm seeking. As far as I know, you're in charge of is the businesses down here. There's no confirmation that you're in charge of that, so I'm not going to pass any personal details across. If you need to do what you need to do on your side, then I'm just going to carry on with my work.
Yeah, I'm going to go and message the actual developers and find out if they were expecting anyone to come down here today, and if they were, why I wasn't informed about it.
That's cool. That's cool. Like I say, I don't know if anybody will get in touch with you tonight, but I might get in touch with you after the weekend. Might get in touch with you Monday. No, probably not Monday either. Tuesday. Bank holiday. So yeah, but I'm just going to carry on with my business. Alright, you carry on with yours. And make sure that's on display all the time, please. Alright. It's good that I know your job better than you. Right, so guys, we came to have a look at this piece of land here. And yeah, obviously we've got one drone up in the sky somewhere. Where's your drone?
Yeah.
Oh, it's up there. So we've got one drone up in the sky, which is Josh's. I'm going to send mine up in a bit. And we are going to look around this site.
Quite a big site.
So guys, this is the site. It's a big old site. Big old site back there as well. It is a bit windy because we're near the sea, as you can see in the background there. And it does look like that unit is not in use.
Yeah, see which one I'm on about now.
Yeah, but apparently according to the security guard it is in use. And then this is all of the site here. Obviously you've got a security box there, and then all the way around there. Yeah, big old site. Big old site. Yeah, there's not much else to really show. So I'll bring the drone back down. And there's me and Josh.
Sick of you getting me on camera all the time. I don't want to be on camera.
Shut up, snowflake. Right, so guys, that's that one done. I didn't even mean for this to be an audit. It was literally meant to be coming to some wasteland to do a different video. I'm now being called away, so I've got to go meet somebody. But yeah, it ended up turning into an audit. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.